In this tutorial, we'll focus on some of the features that make Golden Keys such a powerful and effortless tool for music producers. And that's the tempo sync, the dynamic key switches, and the on-the-fly transposing that you can do. Let's first take a look at the tempo sync. Now, each instrument that you load will automatically be synced to your host's tempo. And as you can see, I've loaded the King's 74 BPM instrument. Now, the 74 BPM in the name lets me know the original tempo the performance was played at. And this is helpful, especially if you want to get the original feel of the performance. So I'm going to set my host tempo to 74 and then adjust the tempo from there. In this case, my host is Native Instruments machine. So I'm going to press C3 on my MIDI keyboard, and this is going to play the performance from the beginning, and it's going to loop until I let it go. Now let's take the tempo down in the host. Now let's take the tempo back up past the original. As you can see, this is a very powerful feature. You never have to worry about the tempo. You have everything synced and on time, and as you change the tempo of your song, you don't have to worry about going back and reprocessing the loop to fit your track's tempo. So now let's get into the key switches. Key switches in Golden Keys allow you to quickly and easily alter the sound of the loop simply by pressing and holding a certain key on your MIDI keyboard. The red keys, starting at C5, are your key switches. C5 passes the audio through effect chain 1. D5 passes the audio through effect chain 2. And E5 plays the audio in reverse. For example, let's use a key switch to flip the sample into reverse. As you can see, as long as my key switch is pressed and held before I play the sample, it plays the sample in reverse. We'll do the same with effect chain 1 and 2. You can make adjustments to each effect chain by going to the Effect Chain 1 and 2 tab. Here, you can tweak the effects. Each effect can be bypassed, so you have the freedom to just use one of the effects, a couple of them, or you can use all of them if you want. So now let's take a look at the transposing that you can do with the dynamic key switches. The green keys, starting at C3 and ending at B2, will dynamically transpose the performance on the fly. This means that I can be playing the loop and press C2 to instantly transpose the performance up a half note, like so. You can go up 6 semitones, starting from C2 up to F2, and you can go down 6 semitones, starting from B2 going down to F sharp or G flat. The transpose remains in effect for every slice until the key switch is released. And releasing the key switch will revert the sample back to its original tuning, and that's unless you have the global transpose knob set. If the global transpose knob is set, the sample will return to the global transpose setting. So key switches are very powerful and allow you to really flip these phrases into something new without a lot of effort and time. They give you the ability to introduce changes to your song with a simple press of a key. These key switches also work if you draw in your MIDI notes. For example, if you were to draw in a C2 on your MIDI editor, the change would take effect in your song just the same. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll be going over the slice position editor.